Scatter plots and lines of fit. How can you use a scatter plot and a line of fit to make conclusions about data? As I just said, scatter plots looks at a whole bunch of points and identifies the relationship between those points. So for example, let's say you're eating a certain cereal bar and you want to know, well, based on the number of cereal bars that I eat, is that going to increase my calorie intake? Well, okay, if I eat 1 cereal bar, how many calories am I intaking? 2 cereal bars, etc. And you can make a nice little chart out of that data. It doesn't have to be a cereal bar. Alright, so we're going to take a look at this example here. It says interpreting scatter plots. How many calories are in the smoothie that contains 56 grams of sugar? How do I do that? Yeah, how'd you do that? Looked at the graph. Go to 56 grams of sugar, and you go up. And what do you know? So 56 grams, and you just look at the graph, and you get 270. Questions? That's good. How many grams of sugar are in the smoothie that contains 320 calories? 70. Excellent. What tends to happen to the number of calories as the number of grams of sugar increases?
It goes.
The calories increase as well. Alright. Now we're going to look at types of correlation. So that was what we call a positive correlation. As I increase my grams of sugar, I increase my calorie intake. Correct? Yes.
We're starting to do correlation now?
Yes. And now we're looking at a negative correlation. Look, it's going down. And no correlation. Of course. So make sure you know the 3 types. Notice that on both positive and negative correlation, the x is still going to increase. It's just the y's that are getting different. The y's are increasing, and the y's are decreasing here, but my x is still increasing. So, for example, I don't know, let's say x is the number of times you go to the dentist. Then the number of cavities that you have tends to go down as the number of times you go to the dentist increases. Right, Jenna?
Yeah, right. I never should have took her home.
Okay, so what kind of correlation is the first one?
No correlation.
No correlation. What about the second one?
Negative.
Okay, so what does this say?
40.
As the average daily temperature increases,
Positive.
what goes down?
I took my decrease. It's negative.
The coat cells decrease, right? So as the temperature increases, the number of people buying coats goes down.
Miss Gwen, why is there that thing next to the 0?
Oh, it's just a break in the graph.
I don't know what that means.
Like
someone broke it?
No. A break in the graph is just a break between points. So a break between your x's and your y's.
Because that makes sense. I'm just kidding.
Okay, you try number 4. Don't worry about 3. Make a graph. Shh, listen up. Make a graph and label your axis. Okay, age of a car, and your y-axis, the value of that car in thousands. So 24,000, 21,000, etc. Do you need a complete x-y axis?
No.
No, you just need the what quadrant? First, second, third, or fourth? The first quadrant. So it should, oopsie. So you're just, when you make your quadrant, it's like that, right? And then you label this something, and you label this something, and then you make your points. So go ahead and do that right now. Okay. Alright, here's the answer. Age of the car goes up. The value of the car goes down. Remember, you only need to plot using that first quadrant. Let's go on to the next slide here. Alright, we're going to look at making a line of fit. Alright, it says, what is a line of fit? It's a line drawn on a scatter plot. So all those scatter plots that we drew, we're going to draw a line through them so we can model the data. This is how to do it. So you want to make a scatter plot. We've already done. Decide whether or not it can be modeled by a line. That means, is it positive or negative? If it's neither, then it can't be modeled by a line. Then there's no correlation. You can't make a line of best fit. Now what you want to do, listen up, this is very important. You want to draw a line that best fits the data, okay? Now that's not just any line. That's a line such that when you draw that line, there's as many points above the line as below it. Did I make myself clear when I just said that?
Yes.
So, when you draw a line of best fit, you want to try and get, if there are 3 points above, you want to try to get 3 points below. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But you also want it to be very close to those points as well. Okay. So, here's an example of a line of best fit. And I'm just going to talk about this, okay? So what they did was they said, okay, I'm going to draw this, or I'm going to represent this data on a graph, on a scatter plot. So, when I do that, my x's are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y's, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15, 19. Notice how they labeled the graphs. They went by 2's on the y's, which makes sense, right? Because you have 5, 7, 8, 10. And then they went by 1's on the x's, of course. So I'm going to move this up so you can see it better. So look, they drew their line of fits. When they drew that line of fits, okay, I'll be paying attention because this is on your test. How many points are below that line of fit? 3. How many points are above it? 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's a line that's closest to those points. You could, if you wanted to, draw the line somewhere else, but then that wouldn't be really a line of fit. If you drew it like that, you'd still have 3 above and 3 below, but it doesn't fit the points as well. Does that make sense? Because it's further away from them? Does that make sense, Armando? Okay. You want it to be close to the points, and you want to have the same number above as below. Okay, so it says, hopefully we can do this. Actually, I'll save this for next time, probably. Next time, we'll look at this again for bell work, okay? And then we're going to make an equation of this line. So this is part 1. Your homework tonight, listen up. Your homework tonight is to watch this video. Okay? I want to know that you watched it, so I don't have to re-explain stuff tomorrow when you finish the notes.
I'll show you a lecture by leaving your like.
Go to my teacher website.